Namaskar. Why was Karthik Gopinath arrested on a very flimsy charge? We know upon careful reading of Section 5A of the 𝙤𝙬𝙤𝙬 Act, the rules book, that whatever they have tried to put him doesn't hold water and it's going to just break open anytime now. So that saga is going on. But I want to ask the bigger question. What is the bigger question? The bigger question is the DMK at a crossroads? Why do I ask this question? I think in one of my previous hangouts, I have told you that there are 6 power centers in DMK. What are the 6 power centers? Let's just quickly go through those. You have the son-in-law, Sabarishan, the son, Udayanithi, then you have M.K. Stalin, who is the chief minister, then you have Kanimozhi, then you have the Maran brothers, and last is the 6th and final power center is the old veterans of DMK, who may think that having worked with Karunanidhi, they know how to steer the party. This is the least harmful of all these people. Let us take a quick look at the others. We know that whenever you have family-based politics, the heir apparent is chosen fairly well ahead of time, and everything is carefully orchestrated to make that person ascend the throne. Why is this rush to make Udayanithi Stalin, and why is this rush? What is the need for Udayanithi Stalin to be made a minister? That is what is the clamor now. And just like in Congress, you've got many people saying, we need Udayanithi Stalin to be a minister. Why? The current stable is not good enough? You mean to say the frenetic pace at which DMK is looting the state of Tamil Nadu is not good enough? So why is this rush? So I have to go back in time a little bit, because many of you may not know the ins and outs of Tamil Nadu, especially DMK politics. Azhagiri, who's the elder brother of Stalin, had a falling out with his dad. We must remember that Azhagiri was the agriculture minister at the center during the UPA rule. I don't know if it was UPA term 1 or UPA term 2. I don't care. The problem with him being an agriculture minister in the center was that he almost never showed up for anything. It was one of the singularly most unspectacular reigns as the agriculture minister. And why? Because he couldn't converse in Hindi, he couldn't converse in English. And Mr. M.K. Stalin now entertains hopes of also becoming a big player in the center, and he has the same credentials. You saw him in the recent trip to New Delhi. What happened? It was a spectacular failure, embarrassment. Anyway, so it is believed that when Karunanidhi was alive, Azhagiri and he had a falling out. And the falling out was because I think Azhagiri was told that Stalin is going to be Karunanidhi's successor. And again, this is all hearsay. I have no proof. He is supposed to have blurted out, why are you choosing him? He can die any day. And Karunanidhi got so upset with that he banished Azhagiri. Then after the father passed, I think there was a small patch up, and Azhagiri tried to see if he could wrest control of DMK, but I think Stalin had all the troops with him, and now he's sort of, sitting in a corner, sulking. So that's how he was neutralized. Let's get back to why Udayanithi Stalin is being groomed to be a minister. Are the predictions about Stalin coming true? Is he really sick? You see all the things, that the optics around him. He's made to look as if he works out. He's made to look as if he goes biking. But upon closer inspection, the bicycle that he is using is a motorized bicycle. In other words, he's not, really bicycling. The motor is doing it for him. And they show him doing it for 15 kilometers. Yeah, you can go for 50 kilometers. What's the big deal? So why is this effort to constantly project Stalin as being youthful and healthy? Are there some missing dots here? I don't know. But set that thing aside and let's take a look at what else is happening. The Sabarishan is supposed to be the one who is behind the G-Square real estate property. And suddenly now we are seeing G-Square popping up not just in Tamil Nadu, but also in other states in the south. Where's all this money coming from? So that is the other side. So somebody is filling up their war coffers. Let's take a look at what happened with Kanimozhi. Kanimozhi has been stoking controversies here and there. She is believed to be behind that Padma Seshadri Bal Bhavan, where they were trying to throw some mud at Padma Seshadri Bal Bhavan management team. And the real story, again, I have no proof for this, is that, see, PSBB has like 8 or 9 branches in Tamil Nadu. In fact, you may even have outside of Tamil Nadu also. So there is a fairly big, it's got a name. Rashmi or Rajalakshmi, who's a founder, and she's the mother of YG Mahendra, actor, and also the wife of YG Parthasarathi, who was a drama veteran. She founded the school, and it was very, very famous. It's a go-to school for many middle-class parents because they believe that they teach the right values, and that continues. They have a fairly good reputation as a good school. Now, the story is that there is a certain amount of seats that, PSBB, educational institution, and many other schools give as a politician's quota. They just say, okay, for just staying out of our hair, we're going to give you some seats. You can go and pick and choose. You can sell it to the highest bidder. Just send us a list, and we'll admit those students. It is believed that Udayanidhi Stalin's wife is also a graduate of PSBB. Many of these things are all believed. I'm saying that because I haven't really gone back and checked the references. I'm just reciting from memory. The point there is that DMK wanted to make an issue. Why? Because PSBB is good cannon fodder. Why is it a good cannon fodder? PSBB is run by Brahmins. Anytime DMK wants to rake something up, the first target that they aim at is Brahmins. Now, if it is believed, again, that they used to give, like, say, 100 seats to DMK, and Kanimozhi wanted 200. Maybe she wanted 100 for herself and 100 for the rest of the people. And I think the PSBB management balked, and to try and teach them a lesson, they started that controversy. Of course, Dr. Swami stepped in, and M.K. Stalin had to go back and beat a hasty retreat in the assembly, Tamil Nadu assembly, and that fire was doused. What are the Marans up to? I don't know, but a quiet Maran family is a dangerous Maran family. They must also be plotting how to grab power should there be a vacuum at the CM level. Am I expecting that to happen? I don't know, but indications are that Stalin is sick. We don't know how long, but it's expected that he may not be around for a very long time. So, while the cat is out, the mice are playing. What else is the first family, which is the Stalin-Durga nexus, trying to do? They are trying to project Udayanidhi as the heir apparent. Now, they own the media. They own the movie industry. Red Giant Movies is the movie industry company of theirs. And that company will say, call up any new movie being made and say, we would like to be the producers of this movie. And these people own everything. The person who has put in the money has no option but to say yes. And suddenly the movie starts being promoted as either Red Giant or any other name. They have 3 or 4 names. And this has been happening since 2006, I believe. Anyway, so they have slowly but steadily built that network. And today, not a mouse will move in the Kollywood, that is Tamil film industry, without the DMK having a say about it. And it is believed that Udayanidhi Stalin is the one who's still completely involved with that. He has no time to go to the assembly except when there are some photo shoot opportunities. He'll just be there as if he's there and busily attending, but his heart appears to be in moviedom. Well, what else happened? To try and promote Udayanidhi Stalin, they needed to make sure that no other hot star in the Tamil movie industry would shine, because they want to make Udayanidhi Stalin shine. What happened? There was a movie called Annate featuring Rajinikanth that was released recently, and it was a flop. I mean, it's a major flop. Maybe it was released too early after the COVID scare. They made sure the money was spent to make sure that this becomes a flop. So they think in their mind that Rajinikanth is a flop, so he will not make any noises. So that one has been doused. The next one is a new and upcoming, I mean, is established, but is in his 40s, I think, 𝙒𝙖𝙦𝙦. And this person has had a fairly long record of hits, and he's got those, usual style, macho movie kind of things. And they also made a movie with him, and that too bombed at the box office. And then 3 months later, Ergo, Article 15, remember that movie, Ayushman Khurrana? Well, it was remade in Tamil and released 2 weeks ago. And guess who the hero is? Udayanidhi Stalin. And Udayanidhi Stalin now is being projected as the only idol that in the movie industry, and that everybody should be, worshipping him like they used to worship Vadyar or MGR. Vadyar means teacher. Anyway, they have got long ways to go. Udayanidhi Stalin, I think, has acted in a couple of movies, and I don't think they've done very well. I don't know if he can even emote properly. I haven't seen, I'm too old now to look at all these movies. I'm just looking at the big picture and telling you. So the movie industry is pushing him. The media is pushing him. The MLAs are pushing him. What is the rush? Because they are thinking that there may be a change in leadership very, very soon. Is that going to happen or not? Only time will tell. But I do wish that Stalin stay healthy, because I think he came to power with the right intentions in his mind, but because of his health issues, he has not been really able to run the government. And I believe right now all these different power centers are pulling in different directions. Oh, by the way, Udayanidhi Stalin still can't face Annamalai. So what does he do? He wants to neutralize Annamalai. And because Annamalai is a big enchilada, he is now basically taking them on every day, head on. What do? You try to hurt Annamalai by going after those people who are good friends with Annamalai. And this trend has started, unfortunately, with Karthik Gopinath. This is all there is. There is no case against Karthik Gopinath, and I would be very surprised if bail is denied tomorrow. If that should happen, believe me, that would be a disaster for this DMK government. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to click on the bell button. And if you think you like this video, please show your appreciation by clicking on the super thanks button. Namaskar.